Hello and welcome back to the channel. So the eagle-eyed amongst you will notice that this video is a bit different to my previous videos. For a start, I'm indoors. I'm in my room back at home. I wanted to do another video outside as usual, on location as they say, taking some photographs and showing those to you. But unfortunately the last couple of attempts haven't been very successful. So the first one, which was at the weekend on a Sunday morning, I got up in plenty of time and got down to the coast for sunrise, but the wind was very, very strong. It was so strong actually that setting up the camera was precarious, and actually filming was just impossible. You would not be able to hear what I was saying. It was that windy, and needless to say, I didn't get any decent pictures. I didn't stay down there that long. I did drive along the coast to a couple of spots, but it was the same everywhere I went, so I sort of gave up on that one. And then midweek, Wednesday of this week, so the day before we've gone into this second lockdown, I had a few things to do, and by the time I'd completed those, it was mid-morning, and I decided I wanted to go out and get some shots. I wanted to use my camera. So I went off to a place I'd never been to before, which is the Isle of Grain, which is in North Kent, and a place called Grain Coastal Park. And it was a lovely day. Bright sunshine, blue skies, not a single cloud, and no wind. Obviously not ideal for photography, but it was a beautiful day. And I should have known that that would mean that there would be an issue with going to a park, because when I turned up there was no one there. When I found my first interesting composition and set up, I was just about to start filming when all manner of people turned up, couples, ladies pushing prams about, dog walkers, which is fine. I mean, it's a park, so you expect people to go there, especially on a nice day. But I always feel self-conscious when I'm filming. Not so much when I'm taking photographs, that's fine. But when I'm taking photographs and filming myself and talking to myself, or talking to the camera, yeah, it gets a bit awkward. So yeah, I'd be interested to know if anyone else struggles to take pictures and film themselves when there's an audience, and if so, how do you get around that? What do you do about it? Do you just pack up and move on? Do you wait? What do you do? Let me know in the comments, it'd be interesting. Anyway, I did manage to take a couple of shots while I was out on Wednesday, and obviously because of the time of day, it was getting close to midday, the shots are not ideal in terms of the lighting, because as I said, it was very sunny, there was no cloud at all. So what I've done is I've put those shots into Photoshop and Lightroom, and basically I've just made them black and white, because I think that works quite well when you're shooting at that time of day. So I will show you those now, and you can let me know what you think in the comments, that would be great. So this first shot, which is probably the best shot to be honest, they're both abstract type shots. This first one's of a rusty railing that I came across, which you can see has rusted so far as to break away at the bottom there on the left hand side, and I just was attracted to it because of the shape of it, the fact that it was dilapidated, no one's done anything about it. It just intrigued me to take a picture of it, so I set up for that shot. I was at f11, if I remember rightly, about 62mm, 1/160th of a second, ISO 100, and I actually quite like the shot. I will also show you the colour version, and I actually like the colour version as well, because I like the colour of that railing, the rust, and I like the contrast with the shadow and the texture and colour of the pavement. Let me know which one you prefer, the black and white or the colour. Again, it would be interesting to know. The second shot I came across as I was actually walking back out, and I just happened to be looking around as you do, and I saw this bench which was unoccupied, but it was where it was positioned facing this railing, another railing further down, and it just struck me as a good abstract type of image. So I set up that shot as f16, I think it was around 59mm, ISO 100, 1.6 seconds, because I did put a 6-stop filter on the front. I wanted to smooth out the water in the background. You can tell this is a bit later on because you can see the water and the tides coming in. So yeah, that was the only difference really, is that the fact that I used that 6-stop filter and it was a longer exposure. Again, I'll show you the colour version, which I really don't like as much as the black and white. I'm not sure why. It's just, it doesn't work in colour, but it seems to work in black and white, for me anyway. Maybe if cropped in a lot further, so there was a lot less foreground and less of the sea in the background, maybe that would work. I might try that, but for me the black and white works nicely, the colour really doesn't. But again, I'd be interested to know what you think, black and white or colour, or indeed if you don't like either of the shots and why, and that's fine. So yeah, they were the two shots that I took away from that session when I went out on Wednesday. I did take a couple of other shots, but they were very, very poor, nothing special at all. So I haven't even really bothered to develop those in Lightroom. So anyway, this does appear to be perhaps the last video I'll do for a few days, maybe for a few weeks, because who knows what's going to happen with lockdown. Might be able to get out locally and take some shots over the next few days, just don't know at the moment. Hopefully I will get another video out soon. It may be another video from the room, in which case I'll need to find something to talk about. Maybe go over some of my older photographs, go through those and discuss those. Maybe talk about the equipment I'm using. We'll have to wait and see. But in the meantime, all I'd like to say really is thank you very much for watching the video. I hope that it wasn't too boring and that the pictures weren't too bad. If you haven't already, please subscribe and hit that notification icon. If you like the video, if you want to support the channel, please give it a thumbs up. That really does help. And as you can see, you can find me on Instagram. All it remains for me to say is keep safe, and I hope that we'll see each other again soon. Take care and bye-bye.